Speak to the political analyst Onur Erim. Onur, welcome to the program. Do you think it might benefit the political climate in Istanbul if some of the evidence against Imamoglu was made public? I mean, I don't know how the legal process works. It might not help the prosecution's case, but in terms of the demonstrations that we've seen over the past few days.
Yes, exactly. Well, number one, these cases by law, because it's still in the investigative process, legally, nothing is to be let out as far as information or documents are concerned. But especially this case, the judge actually in the very beginning, because it was a very closed-ended investigation process, he made a order that not to be anything to be released. Now, until we actually see the prosecutor's official plea to the court for the case, and until it's accepted, we will not see. But right after that, things will come out, very, very quickly. So right now, it's actually legally, they're not allowed to share any info or any documents at this point. And whatever is being leaked out is not being leaked out officially by the court, but by other sources.
The opposition is accusing the ruling party, the AK party, of politicizing the legal process. But surely you could say also the opposition is doing exactly the same, because its opponents are on the streets and there's no verdict in the case. There's not even a trial. Okay, maybe once there is a verdict, then there would be some cause to demonstrate. But right now, is the atmosphere just being used by the opposition?
Well, you must understand, as you know, there's two cases going concurrently, one about corruption and one about helping terrorism or terrorists. Now, let's not forget the judge must have foreseen the consequences and has ordered the arrest of Imamoglu for a number of reasons on the corruption charges. But on the terrorism side, the judge, at least for now, he has not seen any. He or she has not seen any, reason for his additional arrest warrant. The thing is, I think one thing that we shall not forget. Now, this is an ongoing process. It's been actually going on for 2 years. It has started with the borough mayors, the borough municipalities of Istanbul. There are, as you know, there's 38 boroughs in Istanbul that each have mayors. And then we have the Metropolitan City of Istanbul mayorship. Now, let's not forget, each and every one of those cases, and there was two that was going on. There's actually indictments in those that started about a year and a half or 2 years ago. And there are now new ones that started, 3 more new ones. Let's not forget all of those allegations and the fact that, which is also now being talked about, there's a wrongdoing in the last General Assembly of the CHP party, which Özgür Özel was elected over the 13-year chairman, Kılıçdaroğlu. Also, there's a case against that. Now, all of these cases have started due to a official plea by the members of the CHP party. So, people often ask, is any of this politically motivated? Right now, all the evidence and everything that we know shows us one thing. If it is politically motivated, it's a political motivation inside the CHP, and not AK Party as of now being wrongfully accused. So let's just sit down and see. One thing that we should definitely remind our viewers: the charges about corruption are not going to be gray area charges. They will be black and white. So I'm thinking that in such a high-profile case, the judge would have not continued this case unless he or she has seen very, very concrete evidence that there is proof for corruption charges, and all the measures, including arrest for Imamoglu and most of his A team, unless he has seen a very good reasoning and very good proofs behind that. Now, we don't know any of these yet. In the coming up days, once the prosecution presents their case officially to the judge, and once it's accepted and it becomes actually a court case, then we will start seeing what the judge and the prosecutor as of now know, but we don't.
Onur, appreciate the contribution. Thank you so much.